sunset, bills on my mindset, I can't deny it. Getting higher, higher than my income, income's breadcrumbs. I've been trying to survive. The glow that the sun gets right around sunset helps me to realize that this is just a journey. Drop your worries, you are gonna turn out fine. Oh, you turn out fine. Fine, oh, you turn out fine. But you gotta keep your head up, oh, and you can let your head down, hey. You gotta keep your head up, oh, and you can let your head down, hey. I know it's hard, to remember sometimes, but you gotta keep your head up, oh, and you can let your head down, hey, 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 hey. I got my hands in my pockets, kicking these rocks. It's kinda hard to watch this life go by. I'm buying into skeptics, skeptics mess with the confidence in my eyes. I'm seeing all the angles, thoughts get tangled. I start to compromise my life and my purpose. Is it all worth it? Am I gonna turn out fine? Oh, you turn out fine.
Really excited to get my independence back and to take care of my family. Those are the two big reasons I want arms. You know, hugging my kids and tickling them, playing games with them. Just making dinner and being a mom again. I feel like I've been so disconnected without having the ability to take care of myself, much less my kids, without having fingers anymore, has been real challenging and very difficult and very trying.
What do you want to do with Mom when she gets arms?
Play video games, do a bunch of stuff with her. I would like to play board games with her.
Remember playing board games?
Yeah.
Please!
Get hugs. But I think getting these arms has given me a new lease on life, and I'm pretty excited about it. I'll be able to get up myself out of bed and brush my own teeth and get onto the toilet, and those are things that are really important to my independence.
Do you wish Mama could draw with you?
Yeah. Mama, see?
Do you want me to get some arms?
Yeah.
Would that be cool so she could draw with you?
And I could tickle you?
You want Mama to tickle you, Ariel?
Yeah.
I'm going to get you when I get my arms. I won't need a babysitter anymore or a nurse, and you know, being 44 years old and not being able to take care of yourself is a real sad situation. So these arms mean everything to me, and it's been the reason why I've been so excited and looking, you know, and have an optimistic viewpoint of my life, because I can't imagine needing someone to take care of me for the rest of my life. Losing these arms has been the hardest thing for me.
I'm really excited for my mom to get arms because I know what a fiercely strong, independent woman she is, and I'm really excited for her to get some of that independence back. And I'm also really excited for my siblings to have the chance to build some of the memories that I was able to build with my mom, especially for Ariel, getting to know what it's like to actually have a real hug from her mother. So I know this is going to bring a lot of good for the family, and it'll make Mom a lot happier, and Jake a lot happier, and Ariel will just be extremely curious, and it's a really good thing, and I'm really excited.
Being able to provide for my family again, even to work, is what these arms would give for me. And I told those doctors they're miracle workers, and God bless them for giving me this opportunity. I truly feel blessed. Working very hard to get these arms re-innervating. It takes 1 millimeter a day to get the nerve to flow to my hands. I'll be able to bend my elbows right away, and then we're going to be doing massage, acupuncture, and muscle stimulators to get circulation in my forearms so that we can encourage that nerve to flow. And the doctors don't even know. I'm such a guinea pig. They don't even know if all the things that I've just proposed would make a difference in if the nerve would travel faster to my hands. It's going to take about a year though before I see the ability to move my wrist and my fingers. But Al and I, we're tough people, and we're going to work really hard.
The process of getting the arms is we go up to New England and we wait, like any organ donor situation, until a suitable donor is found. And there's a lot of criteria to get that donor to be found so that there's no or minimize the chances of rejection. Once the donor is found and the family consents, we get a phone call and we have to rush into the hospital in Boston where Katie will be prepped for surgery. While she's being prepped for surgery by one team, another team of doctors will go and harvest the limbs from the donor and rush those back where Katie will be waiting already prepped for the arms to be attached. And it's a long process of not only pinning bones and muscles and waiting for the nerves to grow, but also Katie will have immobilizers and pins and things while the bones connect, because it's a small area connected with pins and screws. But it'll be a long process, a year to 18 months before the nerves will grow to her fingers. But she should have flexion pretty quickly, and in a way it's a blessing, because I think that if you had your arms for 42 years and you knew exactly how to do everything, and then we could just attach it and there was limited motion, you would get frustrated because you're trying to do everything the way you used to do it. But I think that the fact that it'll gradually gain feeling and use will allow her to adapt slowly and hopefully ease the transition and relearning how to use hands. Hands that'll have limited mobility probably, but that will again be hands.
I'm so excited for the opportunity to be the first person in the United States to get above elbow bilateral arm transplants. And the fact that I actually am being blessed with these arms, it's like winning a lottery. It's the best thing that's ever happened.
As far as opportunities, I think the things that the average person takes for granted are little things. Being able to scratch your own head, brush your own teeth, touching a loved one, hugging someone, and little tidbits of independence, putting some, food on the microwave or in the oven, or just opening the refrigerator, or just holding your own cup of coffee and feeling the warmth in your hands. And I think that even though there's a likelihood of very limited rudimentary grip, you can do almost everything as long as you can open and close an opposable hand, and you have feedback. So I think that as she learns to do it, it's going to be the key to her regaining complete independence.
Thank you so much for your help and all your contributions to my family. It means the world to us. This is all very difficult to go through.
Thank you all so much for showing up today and generously donating your time and money to help our family out. Though it's exciting for our family to think about Katie getting new arms, the implications of this research and the support of this research and the success of patients like my wife are wide-reaching, from diabetes to returning war veterans to car accidents and birth defects. Everything that we invest in Katie or any other patient being successful in these will help many, many other people down the road, when this surgery will one day not seem like science fiction and will become a commonplace thing to help those with disabilities. So from my family to all of you, thank you so much. Good one.
Turn out fine, but you gotta keep your head up, oh, and you can let your head down, hey, you gotta keep your head up, oh, and you can let your head down, hey, I know it's hard to remember sometimes, but you gotta keep your head up. let your hair down. Hey, hey, hey. Only rainbows after rain. The sun will always come again, and it's a circle, circling around again. It comes around again. I say only rainbows after rain. The sun will always come again.